guys, welcome back to rhrjen. I'm so glad you're here. You guys, get ready to feel sorry for Meghan. No, not really. I'm being sarcastic. You guys, she wants us to know how hard things are for her. Don't you feel sorry for her? No, me neither. Okay. Meghan's out and about and putting out new pictures and wants us to know that she is there for some girls. She went out and did this appearance at Girls Inc. Now, there is a video up on Vanity Fair that will make you nauseous, but these images are coming from Vanity Fair. The article is coming from Vanity Fair, but it was just released today. It looks like around October 2nd, she went to this event, and she wants us to know how hard it is, guys. So I want to talk about this. I want to talk about what's the word I'm looking for? Hypocrisy, lunacy going on here. I want to get into all of this. I'm Jen. Thanks for being here. Honk, honk. Yeah, so things are so hard for Meghan. She needs to go tell a bunch of teens this. She is referred to as, quote, the most bold, I'm saying that wrong on purpose because YouTube is weird about that word, bold person in the world. Okay. All right. Just talk about, again, hypocrisy. If you're the biggest victim, which you pretend to be still, why not let people out of their NDAs and speak up with their experiences with you? Let's see how that goes. And by the way, is she showing this kid her jewelry? Because it sure looks like that to me. Yeah, I'm just so over this. I'm a victim. I'm going to police the internet now to save other people from the things I went through. No, that's not what you're doing. You're trying to silence your critics. I really am sick to death of all of that. So she participated in this community crafting event. But here's the deal. When I looked into it, it looks like it was financed by Oprah, Melinda Gates, and Archwell. I would love to know how much Archwell put in. Is that where the missing millions are, you think? I don't know. Asking for a friend. So here we are again. It's a case of public image. Look at me. I help girls. Versus the allegations, the bullying allegations that we are very aware of, right? So she's engaging in these public acts of charity, like crafting with tweens. And it's just such a contrast considering everything we've heard, everything we've learned about her, and the accusations of bullying that continue to resurface. And again, I say where there's smoke, there's fire. This is not just one disgruntled employee. This is many. Think of all the people that have turned over. Think of all the staff. Think of all the things we've heard. Even Prince Doofus himself said in Spare people were crying at their desks. It's just so crazy and so ridiculous. And again, she continues to speak up on things like this. You know what I believe it is? Again, I think she's all about the search results. She wants it to be that if you Google Meghan Markle, good Lord, Meghan Markle and accusations, then this will come up, not the ones levied against her. I want to go into, it's just her public persona versus private behavior. So here she is. I don't know what she's trying to be, a mental health advocate. Again, would you say that she or Harry are qualified to do anything, let alone talk about mental health? She herself said she couldn't get help when she was at her lowest, allegedly, when she was with the royal family. And fine, listen, if I believed it was true, I don't, but if I believed it was true what she was going through, fine, maybe she couldn't get herself help. I've been there. It gets dark. I get it. But even Prince Doofus couldn't get her help. They blamed everybody else. They blamed HR or PR, whatever, in the palace instead of, I don't know, calling a therapist. When Doofus then turned around and said he had his therapist on speed dial, you can't make sense of any of this because I don't believe any of it. They just throw these things at the wall to see what sticks. I believe this is all part of building up her public persona. See, I am a nice person, and also part of, don't Google me. If you do, this stuff will come up, not the stuff she's trying to hide. It's like the personification of the red dress, right? She wore the red dress again, so that way when you Google it, the newer pictures will pop up, not the old ones. I think that's what's going on here. But it's raising questions for me. It's just that, no, it continues to be an issue. The public persona versus the private behavior that I believe she engages in. But again, mental health advocate, I don't think so. I mean, she's been accused on multiple occasions of undermining other people's mental health, and especially women. Do you remember the Jason Kanoff report? he accused her of always having somebody in her sights, especially a woman, that she would go after. Hell, think of the things we know about the way she's treated Catherine, Princess of Wales. Would you say that that was very nice? Because I wouldn't. She doesn't speak up when her fans, whatever you want to call them, squad, go after Catherine when she's, at her lowest with the cancer diagnosis and all this, and they're saying terrible things, and I don't even want to go there, but you get the idea. Again, Meghan can't stand up for that. That would be her chance to be a human being, but she can't do it. So I don't buy any of this. I really don't. I think this is just, again, more clickbait, more look at me. It's a way to show off some stupid high-waisted pants and some weight loss. I don't know. Isn't it after Labor Day? Aren't we not supposed to wear white, by the way? That immediately jumped out at me. What else? Again, it's a chance to play the victim. She's always portraying herself as a victim of the media, of the royal family, of whatever it is at the time. Online stuff, everything. Nothing's her fault. Everything's the worst. It's happened to her. Oh, everything. South Africa was out to get her with a smoking heater. The royal family was out to get her because she wasn't allowed to wear color. You can't make sense out of any of it. You really can't. But she's leveraging her victim status to try to gain sympathy and credibility. It's really quite disgusting, especially when her own actions toward her staff are in question. So it's just a selective narrative. And she's selectively controlling her narrative. I believe it's all about control. It's also a way to tie herself back to these I won't even call them influential figures. I don't know. These people like Oprah that people, not you guys know, but some people won't do their homework on and they think, oh yeah, she's great. And it's like, oh, no, you start looking into stuff. Nope, not so much. Harvey Weinstein, anybody? But she just likes to tie herself to more famous people to try to boost her credibility and to deflect from her own controversies. So it's a form of hypocrisy where the influential backing is trying to overshadow her personal accountability, in my opinion. So she's pretending like she's genuinely concerned. And again, it's another weird instance of posing with kids. I get real weirded out by that. Won't show her own kids. And again, normally I'd be like, yay, don't show your kids. I don't, it's privacy. But my kid isn't in the line of succession. I think it's a whole different ballgame when you insist that they have titles and they're in the line of succession, and then you can't even pretend like you know your own kid. I find that very odd. I just chalk this up as to another publicity stunt. Good luck. Hope it hides all the stories that are trickling out about the way you treated people, right? I'm being sarcastic. I hope it doesn't. I hope it draws even more of an arrow to the way she's treated people. And I mean, we saw how I didn't even get to the biggest one, Her Majesty the late Queen. And it's not just Meghan. I don't like it when people just blame women. That's not what this is. I'm saying both of them. The way both of them treated Her Majesty the late Queen is disgusting. And yet you're going to go around and talk about not bullying people? Really? So she's publicly denied these claims, yet it's just all part of the strategy, okay? And it's attempts to manage her image rather than address the core issues of her behavior. I'd love it if the lady who allegedly had tea thrown at her or in her direction or up in the air, whatever it was, came up and spoke. I know, NDAs. But again, if Meghan felt so strongly about there she is showing jewelry again to kids. If she felt so strongly about advocating for actual people, people who have been through actual things, not the things that Meghan's pretending like she's been through, then she would let people out of their NDAs to speak up because she would have nothing to hide. But again, that's not going to happen. So once again, inconsistency is the key, and it's just being highlighted, and it's just more hypocrisy. So you can wear all the high-waisted pants you want and smile for photos with other people's kids, but I see you, Meghan. I see you. Guys, anybody else just sick to death? Not even sick to death, more of just over it. Meaning, I'm down to keep talking about that. I just mean over her antics. You can put out all the glossy photos you want, but I see you and you're a monster. And I think your husband's a monster too. What are your thoughts on all this? Did you know that this was a thing? Again, I do think of it as a merching opportunity. It's a way to pad her resume. Look, I do stuff. It's a way to do something for Archwell. It's a way to pose next to people's kids, which is very odd. Look, right in the middle of the photo again. Sure. Somebody else's event, why not? Bunch of kids, sure. Do you think she made the kids call her Duchess? Good God. It called her that throughout the article, so probably so. But guys, I'm going to end this here. This is just more of their BS. And curious to know your thoughts on all of it. Let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for being here, so much for supporting the show. You know it means the whole wide world to me. And I would say I can't wait to bring you more stuff like... Where's Harry, by the way? What's he up to? Enjoying an extended break, I'm guessing? But anyway, let me know your thoughts on all of this. Can I just say you guys are wonderful? I'm still getting so many messages wishing me well. I appreciate that. I still sound different because I'm on the travel mic. Still with the Sidleys in Portland. We're hoping to go back when it's safe. So maybe early next week. I'll keep you updated. But anyway, guys, thank you for your love and undying support. You know it means the world to me. It really does. And I would say I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this. I can't wait to keep talking to you. How about that? That might be a better way to say that. Can't wait to keep talking to you. Now, everybody, pull your pants up to your neck. Put on your whitest white pants and get ready. Oh, gosh. All right. Thanks for everything. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.